Hello and welcome to the Queer channel. I'm Jason, your host. And I am just going to go home now. So, I was able to buy something. It was £3.75 and it was a Mega XL big load of stuffed chicken thighs. It cost £3.75, which isn't bad. That will do quite a few different meals. So I've got pasta in, I've got vegetables in, but sometimes I usually only have sausages in because they're the cheapest meat. But if instead I could put a couple of chicken drumsticks in with a casserole, then it's nice. So yay. I'm not going to go too far. I might have a little wander around the park. I'm already worn out. My brain is not really functioning fully to the point where I've already lost my receipt. And that's bothering me. In fact, I'm going to have to stop the vehicle in a few seconds and have a look to see if I can find the receipt. I had the receipt with me when I left Lidl. I don't know where my receipt is, and that's bothering my brain. So I need to just stop the vehicle for a few seconds and check my pockets. This has happened sometimes. My brain just sort of goes, "Oh, you've forgotten something." So I've got receipts from. That's a receipt for another day. That's a receipt for another day. So those two receipts can go in an inside pocket because I don't know where my normal receipt is. Woohoo! And yeah, literally, this is bothering my brain now. So what's this? That's another receipt for another day. That's not today's receipt. My brain sometimes does stuff while my cognitive brain isn't functioning, which means those are all good. There is literally no receipt in my pocket. Which is actually bothering me because I didn't think I had one of those weird things where my brain does stuff without me. No. I wonder if it's in here. It could be. No. It's not in the bag with the food. So I don't have my receipt, which is stressing me out. What can I do about this? Absolutely nothing. It's bothering me. Why is it bothering me that I can't find my receipt? Because my brain can go on autopilot very easily, and I have to watch for that. What do I mean by that? You know, think about the last time you tied your shoelaces. Do you remember actually doing it manually, which you probably never did? Or was it an automatic action by your brain while you were thinking about something else? Or when was the last time you actually manually remembered locking your front door and putting your keys in your actual pocket? Because these things are automatic, and that's okay. They're dealt with by the subconscious, a bit like tying a tie. And when it comes to tying your shoelaces, if you actually stop yourself, and I mean, stop yourself and manually take control of your hands trying to tie your laces, you'll find it's very strained because you're so used to doing it automatically. Actually doing it as a step thing, as in crossing the two laces over, doing all that, but do it manually with conscious effort, it's harder. It's a bit like consciously breathing. Never try to consciously breathe, it freaks you out. Because once you start consciously breathing, you wonder whether the automatic breathing will kick in. And there can be an issue. So don't do that. But it's the same kind of thing. But for me, when I'm out, I have to have manual control so my brain doesn't drift. So knowing that I picked up the receipts, which I remember doing, and 5 pence of change, and now not being able to find that receipt or that 5 pence anywhere in my pockets means my brain drifted. What I did with it, I don't know. Where it is, I have no fucking idea. It was only a small drift, but I have to watch for them. This is one of the big things. When I leave my house, I can't just walk down the street and think of something else. I've got to be so focused because I can't let my brain drift. Because if it drifts, bad shit can happen. Pardon me. So that's concerned me that happened. I manually put the chicken on the actual counter, watched it go down. I was there behind someone else. And I was in manual control until the moment my hand took the receipt and I started to think about when I'm going to turn back on the vlog, when I'm going to thingy, and I wasn't focused on what I was doing right then. So that is not a major concern, just something to watch for. No crossing. Oh yeah. Time to go home. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yeah, everything I do outside the house has to be manual. In fact, most of the stuff I do inside the house has to be manual too. Just gonna have a drink. This is why, for someone like me, doing anything is exhausting. I have to if I left myself on automatic during the day, even in my own house, nothing would get done. I would just end up sitting somewhere, going catatonic. 6-7 hours would go past. I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't drink. Allowing myself to go doing what most people do automatically doesn't work. I instead have to manually control everything. From brushing my teeth, to going to the bathroom, to having something to eat, to walking down the stairs. It has to be manual control so I don't drift. And drift is a nice term for it. This is why listening to an audiobook is a good thing as well. The good thing is, I don't drift often. I keep manual control nearly all the time. Well, let's get home and have something to eat. I'll probably make a little stew in the thingy pot, Instapot, with a couple of pieces of drumsticks in. I think that'll be nice if I rest them on the top, and I can take out the bones once they're done. I'm still concerned about the drifting. I'll probably do a normal video about it because some people don't watch these long vlogs of mine, which is understandable. People have lives. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to stop the video when I get to the fountain. Yeah, I'm a bit worn out now and a bit insane. But that's how we deal with things. We focus and we create coping strategies and we work through the problem. Thinking ahead is a bad thing. for me. I love this fountain. Anyway, bye bye everybody, as I'm going to shut down this and then I will upload it when I get home. So bye bye.